Do you want to know how to sell your own digital ebook online in just 24 hours and make up to $20,000 a month? Well, in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how to create your ebook, how to sell it, and how to use YouTube and email marketing to get results fast. So if you've been dreaming of making consistent passive income from a product that you create once and sell over and over and over again, then you're in the right place. But first things first, what even is a digital ebook? And why do I think it's one of the best first digital products that anyone can start with? So basically, it's a simple PDF where you're helping someone reach a specific goal. That's it. They're quick and they're completely free to create. And you can even host them for free online using tools like Google Drive. But the best part is that you only have to make it once. And after that, you just keep selling it over and over again. There's no stock to manage. There's no shipping headaches. It's just pure scalability. I've earned an average of $20,000 each and every month from digital products. That's mostly ebooks. And all I've ever had to do is identify a problem that my audience has and give them a step-by-step solution to fix that problem in an ebook. Now, in a second, we'll jump into how to create your ebook in 24 hours or less. But before we do, I just want you to take a second and start jotting down some ideas. Topics you care about, things you've learned, obstacles that you've overcome, that kind of thing. They don't necessarily need to be huge life-changing experiences, but they can if you want. Sometimes it's just the simple ideas that actually work out best. So, for example, maybe you figured out how to cook and prepare all of your family's meals in 2 days a week. Or maybe you learned how to quickly and easily fix something around the house. Or maybe you're just obsessed with a hobby of some description. The point is that if you can help a beginner, that's all that matters. You don't need to be a certified expert. All you need to know is more than the person that you're trying to help. So let's talk about how to create your ebook fast. And by fast, we're talking within 24 hours. Step number 1 is to outline it. So now that you've chosen your topic, you need to map out where your reader is now and then where you want them to be by the end of your ebook. Now, the trick here is to keep it laser focused. One clear solution to one clear problem. This is what makes an ebook not only easy to create, but more importantly, easier to sell. So again, once you have your idea, think to yourself these 3 things. Where is my reader now? Where do I want them to be? And what single challenge am I going to help them solve? Then what you need to do is break that transformation down into steps. Those steps then become the sections and the chapters for your ebook. So you can even ask ChatGPT for some help here. You can simply ask it, I'm writing an ebook on such and such topic, and I want to take people from step A to step B. What do I need to include? What it spits out should be enough to give you a rough kind of outline. Then, once you've got your structure, it's actually time to write the content. And you can use ChatGPT again here. You can just take each chapter title or section title and ask ChatGPT to write the content for you. You can even ask it to write it in a certain tone. Funny, serious, casual, or whatever tone makes sense for the content. The more specific you are with the instructions, the better the results will be. Now, a word of warning, whatever you do not just copy and paste from ChatGPT and think to yourself, that's you done. If you do that, I can almost guarantee you that you will make a crap product. When we're using ChatGPT, you're just using it to essentially give you a starting point, give you a helping hand. So to recap, ChatGPT will help you figure out the overall outline, the chapters, the sections that you need to include, and it can help you create a first draft of the content. But the most important part is that you then go through all of the content and you put your own spin on it, your own experiences, your own tone of voice, and make it your own. That's really important. Okay, now let's talk about formatting. So once you've got your draft written out, that might be in a Google Doc or a Word doc stored locally on your laptop or computer, you've got 2 options. So you can just keep it really simple and just export that file as a PDF. And that's completely fine. At the end of the day, what matters is the content of your ebook. If that content is good, it will sell. But if you want something that looks a little bit more polished, shall we say, then you can use Canva. Now on Canva, you will find a ton of templates. You can drag and drop your content in, you can switch out the colors, change the font, add photos, remove photos, add graphics, etc., etc. Again, the idea is just to make it your own. When you're done, all you need to do is export your final design as a PDF. And that's it. So next up is delivery. How do you get your newly created ebook into the hands of your customers? Well, I host mine on Google Drive and I use a tool called system.io to create my checkout pages. So when someone buys the ebook, they get an automatic email sent to them that contains a link where they can download it. So all you do is copy the shareable link from the Google Drive, insert it into an email, and then you just connect that email to the checkout page. System.io has loads of tutorials that can walk you throughout the whole process. It's really, really easy to use and it's completely automated once you've set it up. Now, if you're liking this video so far and you're interested in other types of digital products you can create, I've got something for you. Click the link in the description below and you'll get a free list of 47 digital product ideas that you can start selling. Okay, so let's get into the exciting part. You've created your ebook. Now, how do you sell it? Now, I'm sure you've seen other videos that suggest using platforms like Gumroad, Etsy and Amazon. Personally, I don't use them and I definitely do not recommend them for beginners. Here's why. They're incredibly competitive, they all charge fees, and they're built to make money from you by pushing you to run ads. That's their business model. For the last 10 years, I've sold all of my digital products directly to my own audience, and you can too. And no, I didn't start with a following. And no, you don't need one either. All you have to do is decide to build one and go for it. Now, I chose YouTube to build my following, and I recommend that you do the same. If you want to build a real long-term business, it's worth learning. Now, yes, it's going to take some effort. And yes, it's a new skill you're going to have to master. But listen, if making 6 or 7 figures was easy, everyone would be doing it. And here's the best part. Once you start building that audience, you essentially own it. Unlike Amazon or Etsy, where you're at their mercy, you can build something that's yours. And it all starts with your email list. So what you want to do is create helpful and valuable videos on YouTube and just mention a freebie, similar to how I did earlier. People enter their name and email to get the freebie, and then they're on your email list. Email marketing is so much more powerful than social media at selling, up to 40 times more effective. So the goal is this: you grow your social following, you move those followers onto your email list, and then you sell through email. That's it. There's no crazy complicated strategy, no complicated tech needed. It's really, really simple. But listen, building that initial audience does take time, but the only way to grow is just to get started. Every day, new people are growing audiences and succeeding, and you can too. So how do you turn your followers into customers? Well, you could drop a link to your ebook in your video descriptions, and that's absolutely fine. But trust me when I tell you, you will make so many more sales by trying to sell through email instead of directly on YouTube or social media. So use the freebie strategy and capture emails, and then just send a few emails to promote your ebook. If you're wondering what a freebie looks like, just check out the link below. You can sign up for one of mine and you'll see exactly what the landing page looks like, what the freebie itself looks like, and also what the emails look like. Now, when someone joins my list, I have a whole automated sequence already set up and ready to go. In the beginning, I just had a 5-day welcome sequence set up. So that was just one email a day, essentially introducing myself, sharing helpful info, and then ending with a call to action to check out my paid product. Then I added weekly nurture emails. These consist of tips and other helpful content. Then I added weekly nurture emails, which contain tips and other useful information. Within those, there's also a few promotional emails sprinkled in for good measure. Then it's a case of rinse and repeat. So for you, I would suggest starting with a simple 5-day welcome sequence. And then you can build from there. Even just sending emails manually at first is fine, but you can automate everything later when you're ready. In the beginning, it's all about consistent action, consistent steps forward, no matter how big or small those steps are. Okay, now let's talk about how to scale your ebook business. Now, with digital products, scaling is actually really, really simple because once the product is made, you can sell it an unlimited amount of times. So when your product actually converts, all you need is more traffic. So if you have 3 sales out of every 100 people that visit your landing page, all you need is to get a load more hundreds to visit that page to make more sales. Keep growing your YouTube, keep growing your email list, and keep promoting your product. And that's it. That is the business model. And I love it because it's simple, it's repeatable, and it's perfect for ultimate freedom, time freedom. Every single person that's watching this has some knowledge that they can share. You can help someone out there, and digital products is the perfect way to do it. Thanks to tools like ChatGPT, YouTube, and email marketing platforms, creating and scaling your very own ebook has never been easier. And when you use YouTube to sell, you're not just making money from your digital product. You'll also get paid through ads, brand deals, and even affiliate deals. There are so many income streams that are all tied to building your own audience. I'll see you in the next one.